Welcome to another episode of Stat Busters.
where we use real stats to bust real myths.
Hey, I can see you over there. What's this? Why am I using my right hand?
Hello, it's Daniel and Kat, and we're going to be explaining why there's a dominant hand and not two dominant hands. And this is because the left and right parts of your brain are called different hemispheres, and they're more or less completely separate. They're connected by one little bridge called the corpus callosum, but aside from that, they're completely separate. And it's hypothesized that it's a lot more efficient for one hemisphere of your brain to be in control of all of your fine motor skills, which include things like writing and driving and punching and things like that. And people whose left hemispheres are controlling their fine motor skills are in general going to be right-handed, and it's opposite for left-handed people. So now you know.
At a Rite Aid, and we're gonna go get some samples. So let's go find someone to help us out. Hey, there's a guy. Hey,
What?
you're gonna be our sample. It's your lucky day. Okay, so we're gonna go to the stat station. Follow us through. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Go ahead. Smells good. Ready to go down. I don't have it. It says David right here.
Alright, what do we have here?
And
Okay, Dan-san, so we were gonna have you try this game on a real car, but the Stats Buster budget isn't high enough, so we had to settle for this. It's a 2. That means he's gonna start with his right hand. Okay, Dan-san, let's play this game. Alright, Dan-san, how do you feel going into this event? What are your thoughts playing this game?
You know, David, as my homeboy Marshall Mathers once told me, my palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, my arms are heavy. I want the force and the force of me, I want the force and the force of me, I want the force and the force of me, I want the force and the force of me, I want the force and the force of me.
Alright. Whoa, hold on, Dan-san, hold on. This is a match paired T-test. So get back behind the wheel and use your left hand.
Alright, this is gonna be the best time you've ever seen. What?
So, Dan-san is way slower with his left hand. So are we done?
well, you know, all good experience need replication. So I guess that kind of means we're gonna need at least 29 more samples.
Darn it.
He was the French military general.
After gathering our data from 30 subjects that were used in this experiment, we put it all into a spreadsheet like this and found the sum and average and standard deviation of the dominant hand data and the non-dominant hand data. We then graphed this data, and then after checking our conditions, we performed a statistical test and found that our t-statistic was equal to 1.376, which yields a p-value of 0.0897. Now prepare yourself for some more vertical video. Because the p-value was higher than the significance level of 0.05, we do not have convincing evidence to reject the null hypothesis. In other words, we do not have convincing evidence that your non-dominant hand has slower reaction time than your dominant hand. Next week, we're going to be covering the myth of whether cats are left-handed or right-handed, or whether they even have hands. Stay tuned on Stat Busters.
Alright, Dan-san, how do you feel going into this event? What are your thoughts?
You know, David, as my homeboy Marshall Mathers once told me, my palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, and my... Dang it!
Because the p-value was greater than the significance level of 0.05, we do not have convincing evidence to reject the null hypothesis. In other words, there is not convincing evidence that